Good afternoon. My name is Eva Rascon, your new Mexican diplomatic representative. And you may be thinking, what is a diplomatic representative? Today we will discover that, the functions of this public authority and its importance. Firstly, what is diplomacy? The term refers to the instrument that a state uses to achieve its goals of foreign politics. It's the projection over the borders of the national interests of Mexico, for example. It is a conjunction of actions that the state makes to guide the foreign policy of Mexico. It is the first line to guarantee the sovereignty and promotion of the national interest, being the diplomacy the tool to achieve it. Then we need to start talking about the diplomatic representative. To become one, I needed to make a career in the Mexican Foreign Service, being this institution the permanent body of officials of the state to represent it in the foreign and execute the Mexican foreign politics. This profession requires a development with an adequate knowledge. We need to have a good technique of negotiation. This word is crucial. Negotiation. This is a way to realize the diplomatic activities because with this we can assure the interest of our state when we search for a compromise or agreement that benefits both parties. But in every moment of the negotiation, we care about peace, understanding, concord. The other states are no enemies. We need to comprehend the different cultures. We know how to listen to other opinions, to respect them, and have a wide vision devoid of passions. And what functions has a diplomatic representative? It depends on its bilaterality or multilateralism of the diplomatic mission where we are assigned. What is a mission? Is the unit or administrative office abroad, being called embassy when it represents a government in front of another state, or mission when it represents our country in an international organization. An embassy is a bilateral diplomatic mission. Recalling to the Vienna Convention of 1961, in its Article 3, we can find the principal functions of a diplomatic mission. We had first diplomatic representation. We represent the state in front of the receiver state. We act like this state. We are its image. It develops in all the moments, day and night, vacations in offices or social gatherings. We need to create and tighten the relations between the states so we can trust in each other and achieve common goals. Then we have the diplomatic representation. This means that we have the right to protect our interests in other states as the one of our nationals. This right is exercised with diplomatic arrangement in front of the state where the situation happened or in front of an international court. We need to inform to Mexico about the facts and things that happen so we can give the protection to our nationals. We will follow the procedures of the other state and we will help to find lawyers of the country so our national has a fair trial. Then we have the diplomatic negotiation. We are always negotiating in a diplomatic mission. We must tighten the relations between the states so we can celebrate treaties and agreements. We use specific and persuasive strategies, offering solutions that are favorable for both parties. Observation and information. It is essential to be analyzing the receiver state so we can guide our government and have good manners in the state. Depending on the situation that has the receiver country, we will know how to develop our activities and conduct. We study the local situation in all the aspects political, economic, social, cultural, etc. We observe the development of these aspects when we establish relations with the country. Then we have promotion of friendly relations and development of economic, cultural, and scientific relations between the states. If we are a political mission, we can only foment friendly relations, promoting and supporting them, avoiding acting wrongfully and putting risk the relations. If the mission is not political, we must seek to promote good relations so we can create strong international links in matters of economy, commerce, culture, science, and other matters that are beneficial for both parties. Then we have diffusion. We must diffuse our country, promoting its knowledge with the history and the actual situation of Mexico, showing our culture and values, but but without making propaganda. We only need to promote interest for our country, be the consequence the true reason. Finally, we have the compliance with instructions. When the heads of the missions are designated, they receive a guide with instructions elaborated by the Secretary of Foreign Relations, considering the necessities and interests of our country. These instructions make the reference where we find the purpose of the diplomatic mission in diverse aspects, like politics, economics, culture, etc. When we talk about the mission that goes in front of an international organization, the functions may seem similar, but they have substantial characteristics that differ. First, when we talk about the representation in a permanent mission in the front of determined international organizations, we secure the relations between the state and the organization. We represent Mexico in front of the international community. In the negotiation, this becomes the most important function of the mission. We are always discussing with the organization, but mostly with other permanent nations. The states negotiate between them using the friendly zone that is the organization. We interchange opinions on different matters or give support to the ideas that other states want to propose and ask for support for our own suggestions. Then we have observation and information. We need to keep an eye on what is happening inside the international organization, the celebrated agreements, the new objectives that may appear, also about the situation with other states, as the conversations between them and us. We need to participate in the task of the organization. The organization has objectives and the duties of the permanent representations to collaborate in the fulfillment of those. We follow the activities established in the constitutive letter or statutes of the organization, so the mission can align to them. And finally, we have the compliance of instructions. The heads of mission have the specific instructions about the fulfillment of the task assigned to the mission, so we can get utilities from these organizations, achieve the objectives of the international community, and to act adequately in the organism. The importance of the diplomatic agent is the political representation we have, so our country has the capacity to keep and participate in diverse relations with the receiver state because the governments of both states recognize the political representation of the mission, so the agents can act compromising their decisions and activities to the willpower and responsibility of the state. We, the diplomatic agents, prevent conflicts between the states, and we also seek for international cooperation so we can have cordial relations between the states and to foment assistance and help on areas like commerce, security, education, and technology. So, in conclusion, the diplomatic agent has a job that can be resumed into five functions depending on the type of mission: negotiation, representation, protection, fomentation of friendly relations, and recollection of information. We have the capacity to exercise the diplomatic functions in name of the state. We are essential to international relations due to our tasks and the objectives of the diplomacy. But always remember that we are public authorities, so you can come to the Secretary of Foreign Affairs. We have this job to help, support, and protect our country and the nationals. So be welcome to visit us. Thank you for seeing this. I hope you like it.